guys? It's Dr. Grayson Wickham here today with Lux Physical Therapy and Performance and Movement Ball. So we're going to go over an active approach to increasing that shoulder flexion, that overhead position. I see a lot of athletes and they're, before their workouts, they're doing this, kind of banded passive stretching, which can be good in certain situations, but research shows that passive stretching alone just takes a really long time to make improvements with mobility and is really not the best bang for the buck. So we're going to use end range isometrics to really create stability at the shoulder, send an input to our central nervous system, and just really optimize that overhead position. So what that's going to look like is I'm going to get into a half kneeling position here. And so I'm going to scoot over just a little bit. We're going to get in this half kneeling position. I'm going to grab onto the PVC pipe and kind of just choke up to the top here. I'm going to flex at my hips, pushing my hips backwards, keeping my chest in an upright position. My neck's going to stay neutral, and I'm basically going to drive my chest down towards the ground until I feel just a lot of stretch here in the front of the shoulder, a lot of musculature being stretched. Now this would be a passive stretch. Now the key here is that I don't have any pain when I do this. For some reason, if I do have pain, then I would just come out of it just a little bit until I didn't have any pain. But we're going to assume that there's no pain here, which in this case I don't. So I'm going to really, again, drive my chest down until I'm really feeling a good stretch here. This is the passive stretch. This is the starting position, but this is not what we're going to do here. So from here, I'm going to drive this PVC pipe down into the ground. So I'm really just going to push this arm and really create tension here, in the lat and all this musculature in the front, and really drive this PVC pipe down into the ground for 20 seconds. Now I'm going to start at about a 50% contraction, then increase all the way up to a 90% contraction. So at the end of that 20 seconds, I'm really pushing here. That PVC pipe's going to be swaying a little bit. That's exactly what we want. Now, kind of the bonus here is to stay in this position and basically try to lift the PVC pipe off the ground, really squeezing this PVC pipe as well, and just trying to lift it up, really activating all this scapular musculature. That's going to really, again, work on optimizing that scapular motion. We see a lot of scapular issues with overhead deficiencies, but that's a whole different topic. So again, we're in this stretch position. We're lifting up for 20 seconds. Try not to come out of it and then lift, because we're not getting quite the same stimulus there. So to kind of recap, to really optimize that overhead position, sinking down into it, 20 seconds pushing in, 20 seconds pulling out, and how I would kind of program that anytime you're going overhead or anytime you really want to work on this, just do 3 rounds on each side. Try it, get back to me, let me know what you think.